Alright, so we're going to do something out of the norm. Let's check our bags. Looking good. Arrows good enough. And yeah, we're going to Nomad early before we've even done Pike's Mead or the Pike or the boss. So what we're going to do is head to Low Meadows. Have video on this trek up to our new mountain base. And yeah, this is going to be fun. See what's changed. So we're going off the north side, and there's the mountain. Let's jump up here. Oh, we've got some points to spend. 4. Let's see here. I really want damaging with wands up. But I also want to increase magic weapon damage. Head down the wizard tree, because this is me. So we're going to put 2 into here. And then we're going to get over here, reduce the time the staff charges. So that's 3. It's an odd number. So I'm going to either wait for the next level. I could also increase spirit and increase intelligence and then come back and refund them. So we'll do that. But I think we're going to level 14 somewhat fast, but not really. Not in this trek. Alright, so what we're doing is we're gliding down there. We're running up around there, following the bow, targeting. And then we're going to start seeing what's changed. But we want to climb the mountain, come around, go inside the cave right there for a spark, another shrine. And then we're going to head inside the mountain to our next gold chest farm. We'll see what that's about. So let's take off. Here we go. Let's go ahead and hit up draft, get as far as we can. And look at all that deadly shroud. And over there, Kindle Waste and Nomad is behind the mountain. And we're getting there early if we can. And we're still grabbing everything that we can as we're going. Getting all of that. So just heading up the road. Watching our stamina. We're sprinting. I gotta dig that out and see. Ooh, this is new. Oh. Okay, this is new. Gotta go around it. Shroud layers below us. We'll do that later. Anything in there? Okay, they moved it up. It used to be back there. Alright, stamina. No one's chasing us. And we're going to try to trek up this way. See if we can. You can go down a little further. It's a little easier. But you got to have stamina. Climb this part. You can see we're burning it rather quickly. Okay, watching the stamina. You do not want to run out of stamina. Otherwise, you kind of stop. Oh, shoot. I made it. I made it. I made it. All right. Twigs. Don't fall in this hole right here. You'll be regretting it. So, yeah. We are Nomad early. Just at the very beginning, but limestone, Nomad, dirt, so new recipes, all that fun stuff. Alright, so I want to be very careful about my stamina. So we're going to walk. This looks a little different. This looks a lot different. Ooh, a lot different. I really don't want to be okay. They did change it. Alright, so no problem. Let's see here. We're going to jump, updraft. Oh, no. Could have done that better. Rubio. There we go, Rubios. All right, birdies here for taming later. All right, let's be careful. Getting excited. Getting too excited. All right. I think that's even easier. Oh, yeah, that is actually a little easier. This changed. All right. New flame shrine. And here we get 6. Yep, 6. Now you can pop an altar here and farm this. I'm not sure what the respawn rate is. They changed the... Of course, you don't want the shrine in your border. Now, there is a mob. Oh, it's not there. We'll just put this right here. And then I want to reset. There he is. All right, I'm not ready to fight this guy. I don't care if he might have a gem on him. I'm not ready to fight him. So I got lucky on the timing. Otherwise, you got to wait for him to go inside. I want to reset and see how the shrine works on the timer in this new release. All right, we're back, and it looks like this is on a timer. We'll see. I don't think my altar is too close, but all right, cool. Now, when you reset and have the altar, this guy disappears. So that's still doing that. That's cool. Don't fall in the trap. All right, we're going to come around and see some mobs. And I really don't want to test Pillars of Creation. And we're here early. All right, stamina. All right, we're going to run for it. That's a healer. So make sure you take those out first if you're going to start a fight here. We're watching our stamina. Spear dude. Run. Run. Up to the right. So I have video on this. Doesn't look like it's changed too much, but I am going to make it outdated. All right. Okay, we're going up. Keep going up in a kind of a circle, and we're climbing. All right, we are going to try to race by these guys. I don't know. If I have to do battle, I'm not ready. All right, so let's run for it. Run for it. Run for it. Oh, aggroed. Run for it. Run past this guy. Do not run any further than this. Hopefully this guy... Right, don't get too close. Just keep side to side. I thought I killed him. All right, cool. Yeah, don't run too far because those brawlers really hurt. I should have had my altar ready to go to drop. Just right here. And then, just like before, you reset and this guy will disappear. Let's see. We're going to test that. All right, we're back. And he's gone. And here's our gold chest. This is going to be a huge gold chest farm. Oh, arsonist bow right off the get-go. Nice. Fat loots. What else? Oh, we got 2, 3. Getting lots of fur in here. Getting a lot of fur from the VUCA anyways. And let's check our border. So it goes right to here. So this chest should respawn in 30 minutes. So check our time and then set a timer or whatever. And 30 minutes, come back and check that. All right, I went back to home base and upgraded my new arsonist bow. Look at that. That is sweet. Fire damage on it. Very nice. All right, and what we're going to do now is glide right down there, and then we're going to run up and around and hopefully not get in any fights. So we have the advanced glider and updraft, which is going to be very helpful. So we'll hit updraft right about here. And then see what's changed. So run around this guy here. I know it's dark, but as soon as I go around here, it's going to be daylight. All right, no one's chasing us. All right, let's just keep moving to the side. Here he comes. Don't stand and face him one-on-one, because those spears really hurt. Just move to the side and the side. I'm going to run past this guy. I'm going to steal this. Yeah. He's looking. What? All right, cool. Now we're up here. Grab some sage. Sugar cane. Lots of new stuff up here. Wow, the growth is huge. So sugar cane. Nice. What else changed? We can now make sugar at the farmer. Up here. Over here. Climb. Of course, you're watching your stamina. Climb, climb, climb. Another thing I did was, we'll go to map. Remove the altar that we had. I need 2 altars for stepping. So we've got our 2, and we're going to make 1, 2, and I am going to put 1 right here. Right here. Just line that border, typically what I do, close to the cliffside there. And then we're going to rename this Step 1. All right, so we hit J, we look at our bases. I have a Step 1. What is this one? I forgot to rename it Gold Chest Farm. Okay, I'll do that later. All right, and one of the problems is we have a scrappy axe, and I prefer to have copper. So what we're going to do is get to our pick, our scrappy pick, and we're kind of head eastwardly, climbing up this. So just going to cut in to start our first step. We're aiming up high to just get a notch that we can step into without sliding out. So we wait for it to start air. Then we just keep going up, and we're headed eastwardly. All right, so I'm not going to bore you with all that. We're just going to keep climbing up there. All right, so we bored our way up. Our altar is down there, up to this ledge here, and we are going to put our next altar just inside the border. Right here is fine. And then rename this one Step 2. All right, and we don't have any altars. So we go down and we pick up Step 1. So we have an altar to use for Step 3. So here we go. Step 1, we named it. We'll make sure we're on the right one. Deactivate. There we go. And we move back up to Step 2. And rinse and repeat. So when we're here, we want to go to that plant right there. And then once we get there, we're going to bore our way up that direction. So pick this up, and I'm going to go ahead and make my next altar for Step 3. Go to my pick. It's not working very well. I need the copper. right about here. So we'll get started. And then just go side to side so you can step in without rolling out. I like this though. It's saying it's too far when it's done. Okay, you're getting your direction. Essentially, we're going south, right? And as we're just aiming straight up first for height. And we're going to be looking for daylight routes. See that? It now stops. You don't waste anything. It just says too far. I like that. I think the copper pick goes a little further, but just jump up. Make sure I'm going to hold down the right mouse button, point the dot southwardly, and rinse and repeat. Just go straight up. All right, perfectly. We came up to this plant here, and now we're going to head this direction. So should be a short start. I'm just going to do an initial cut in because I do not want to slide off and down. That's why we have altars, so that we can do that. So again, you're coming out. We're basically headed north, up that way. So north, up high first, and then you're gonna cut side to side for your next step. And you know, if you go a little bit to the left there, you can make a window to bring light in. All right, so we broke through the top here, and this might be a little tricky. Just make sure you're not sliding off. Get up stuff. All right, very nice. Very nice. So far, this is not changed. So we're gonna come up. Ooh, but this has changed. Oh yeah, look at all of. Nice. Okay, and very nice. It's starting to get dark. Darn it. All right, so what we're going to do, because we have updraft, is we're going to glide this way and then try to get up on that ledge. All right, so make sure you got the stamina. Jump, jump. Updraft to the right. And we made it. Oh, look at all of this. This is so nice. This has changed. Oh, look at all of this. Oh man, this is cool. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is going to be gone. So we're going to put our base altar right about here. We're looking at our border. So, oh, look at this. So a little bit different base build, but here is fine. Rename it. Mountain base. Not mountain. Mountain base. All right, cool. There we go. We are so early in here. And look, there's Death Shroud. Yeah, there's Nomad. There's Kindle Waste over there. Wow. Wow. So nice. All right, this is pretty cool. So we made it to our mountain base in Nomad. We're certainly not supposed to be here. You can't do too much because of the Death Shroud. We actually can get to the Nomad fast travel, but there's really no point because Death Shroud. I think you could do tin mining over there, but we'll show that to you later on. But yeah, look at that. There's Revelwood over there. Oh, wow, so much cool stuff. Oh, is that Revelwood? Looking off in the distance. Yes, it is. All right, excellent. So next we're going to actually head over to Blackmire. You see that big giant tree right there? And the Blackmire spire. and our bard is over there. So we're going to get that out of the way and do that next.